Hi, boys and girls. It's almost the last week of school. We've got this week and we have next week, so we need to work really hard on this week's assignments, and then next week I have some fun things planned for you guys. So in reading, we are going to talk about something we've talked about before, and that's using commas. And right now we're going to use commas when we list things. And when I say list things, I mean listing three or more things. So let me give you an example, okay? So I'm going to type right here, and I'm going to type the sentence, Miss Jessica enjoys playing volleyball, swimming, and soccer. Okay, there's my sentence. I want you to pay attention to this little thing right. Let's see, make sure I've got the right highlighter color. Right here. Ooh, let's make it a little bigger. Right here and right here. Now, if you notice in my sentence, I'm listing three things that I like to do. Let's list those three things down here. Those three things that I like to do are volleyball, swimming, and soccer. Okay, so we have a list of more than two things, and anytime we list more than two things, so that could be 3 things, 4 things, 75 things, however many things it is that we're listing, we need to separate those. We need to add a comma. So if you'll look, I put Miss Jessica enjoys playing volleyball, comma, swimming, comma, and soccer. Remember we talked about before that anytime, let's see, ooh, a color wheel. I've never noticed a color wheel before. Anytime that we have the word and, we're going to highlight it right here, put a box around it, we don't need a comma after and. So volleyball, comma, swimming, comma, and soccer. So let's look at another list. I'm just going to type the list right now. I'm not going to put it in a sentence. Let's make it purple. I like the color purple. Okay, let's look at the list. I'm just going to make a list. How about animals? Dogs, birds. Let's do 4. Dogs, birds, cats, and dolphins, because dolphins are, that is not how you spell dolphins. Dolphins. Okay, because dolphins are my favorite animals. Now, I have more than 2 words in my list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 words. So if I were to write a sentence, let's see what that sentence would look like without commas. Okay? So, on my vacation, I saw dogs, birds, cats, and dolphins. Period. Did I spell vacation? Oh, see, it's telling me that I need a comma. But let's look. On my vacation, I saw dogs. On my vacation, I saw dogs, birds, cats, and dolphins. Well, that sounds kind of silly because it looks like right here, I wonder what a dog, birds, cat is. Is that one animal or is that 3 animals? What is that? Well, we know because we're very smart that those are 3 different animals. Dogs, birds, cats, and dolphins. Okay? So we need to put commas in here so that we know that there's not one animal that's called a dog, bird, cat, because that would be very silly. So let's put commas in. Make this a little bigger. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why aren't you working for me? Okay, I'm not going to make it any bigger because it doesn't want to do that, so that's okay. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put a comma right here after dogs. I'm going to put another one after birds. Well, I'm having to use my mouse, so it's a little tricky. And I'm going to have to put another one right here after cats. And remember, once the word and comes in, we don't need any more commas. We don't need a comma again after and. So on my vacation, I saw dogs, comma, birds, comma, cats, comma, and dolphins. Okay, so we were listing right there. Those are 4 different animals. We saw birds, dogs, birds, cats, and dolphins. Okay, so let's look at one more. Let's just erase all this stuff up here. I don't want to see it anymore, and I bet you don't want to see it either. Okay. So let's do another sentence. I'm going to list, let's see, food. I love food, and I know you guys love food too. I used to love eating lunch with you every day. Let's list food, okay? My favorite food is Chinese food, but I don't really want to list that. So let's list pasta, and let's list ravioli. Ravioli, I think that's how you spell it. And let's list shrimp, and let's list pizza. Okay, so let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it at 3. Okay, so I'm going to write a sentence that has those 3 foods in it. My family, that's in my way, ate pasta, ravioli, and shrimp for dinner. Okay, well, you can see I've got 3 things listed right here: pasta, ravioli, and shrimp. So we need to know in our brains, okay, that means I need a comma because I have more than 2. Okay, so my family ate pasta, apparently, guys, I can't spell ravioli correct today. Ravioli. I think that's how you spell it. Let me know if I've spelled that word very, very wrong, because I feel like maybe I did. My family ate pasta, ravioli, and shrimp for dinner. What in the world is pasta ravioli? I know ravioli is a pasta, but I know spaghetti is pasta too. But since we don't have a comma here, it makes us think that pasta and ravioli is one kind of food. But we know that that's not what we meant. So we need to go back and we need to put in some commas. So we're going to put a comma after my family ate pasta, comma, because pasta is the first thing we ate, ravioli, comma, because that's the second thing we ate, and shrimp for dinner. Now our reader knows we ate 3 things for dinner, and it looks like we had an excellent dinner because we ate pasta, ravioli, and shrimp. Okay, so for today, you guys have an assignment in Seesaw that is working on writing sentences with commas. You may also have to correct sentences with commas. So you guys mosey on over to Seesaw. Let me know if you have any questions. Just send me a message or an email, and I'm going to go do the math video now. See you guys tomorrow.